Hi, I have a controversial statement to make. This is not a clone of an M1 helmet, and I can prove it. So I've done a few videos on these Chinese clones where I've turned them into something like this. I've done reviews and talked about them, and I'm not a huge fan. I think they have their place, but I have a lot of problems with them. The first blazing one being these liners are plastic, and M1 liners are not plastic. I understand why they make them. It's cheaper. The other thing is these nape straps are sewn on one side, and M1 nape straps are not sewn. They're removable and have snaps on both sides. So I got thinking, why did they make these? And then I realized it's not a clone of an M1 helmet. It's a clone of an M1 helmet. This is a Dutch liner. And you can see the nape strap is sewn on one side and has snaps on the other. Just for comparison, here is a US M1 liner, and you can see the nape strap has snaps on both sides. It's adjustable. You can pull them out. And my biggest problem is, if you're going to copy something, why copy a copy? It doesn't make sense to me. But another thing to point out is these A washers are very similar between the two. They're more of a flat washer, and they have a bigger hole in the middle. On top of that, both shells are made of plastic, and this webbing is thinner than the US webbing, but it's very similar between the two. Another thing is these studs for the liner chin straps are way bigger on the Chinese ones than the US ones, and they're also bigger on the Dutch ones. Even though the chin straps are cloth on the Dutch ones, they're both just ridiculously large compared to the US ones, and not compatible at all between the US ones. But the Chinese ones and the Dutch ones are cross-compatible, which means good attention to detail China, you just got the wrong liner to copy. So there is my argument. That is why I believe these Chinese helmets are not copies of M1 helmets. They're copies of a copy of an M1 helmet, and that is my thesis. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.